I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitali Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
There's a mad weight difference here. You know what? You're looking at power, you're looking at speed, you're looking at all these things you've got to take into account. When they land, it's gonna feel like a mule's kick.
Here comes the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitali Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. How about that time counter shot? This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice counter shot. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that's... And there's the bell for round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Joe Louis in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What did they do? What can I tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab but does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want a knockout. Did you see that? Klitschko is dazed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Bomber in some trouble. And right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How did you see that? Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Whoa, Johnny. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you continue.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No rest for the weary. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. The straight right just misses. Nice counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. That's it. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Catch and shoot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The jab doesn't quite connect. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego.
Oh, no, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. We'll see how much endurance. Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Straight right just misses. Hold it right there. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
His stamina is off. Hold it right there. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Greats, Joe Louis is down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
Well, if this trainer has... There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they had left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself? Stamina is so important. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, complete and total